Well, hey, is there anything sort of at the end of this discussion that you would like to say? Would you like to make that case for people who maybe are interested in Melee or haven't played 4 yet, why they should watch it and care about it and play it?
Okay, so I feel like Smash 4 is different than Melee because it just takes a different mindset. For example, Melee is a much fast-paced game. It takes way less to complete a match, and the matches usually revolve around you getting hit maybe once or twice, and then you lose a stock. You have 4 stocks, so you can be out of the match pretty quick. Where in Smash 4, it takes a lot more hits for you to be out of it. And while that may sound maybe slower, right, it's because the game has a slower pace. I like to compare Smash 4 maybe more so along the lines of chess, where it's very important for the player to outsmart the other person. So when you see a Smash 4 match at top level play, you usually see the players adapting to each other on the neutral, on the different positions about the game. For example, there's a neutral where both players are trying to figure out each other on the ground. Then there's the arrow phase, which is called juggling, where people are trying to prevent each other from landing on the ground. That's where you can get big combos and big damage. And then finally, there's the edge guarding phase, where you have to pretty much just prevent the other person from coming back to the stage. In Melee, right, edge guarding is very important, and it's one of the main points where people pretty much just die. But in Smash 4, it's not that big of a deal, edge guarding. It is, to some extent, but not really to the extent of Melee. But more so, in Smash 4, you have to cover people that grab the ledge. When people grab the ledge, right, so this is the stage and this is the ledge, people grab the ledge, they have a few options that they can get off. Now that becomes a mix-up. This is one of the parts that makes me more excited about things.
I can tell.
Oh yeah, you're excited. You see the hand gestures and everything. So people can get up the ledge. You know, they can jump, get up, attack, or whatever. Now, if you want to be like a top-level Smash 4 player, one of the biggest things that you can do is that you have to be good at not preventing people from getting back to the stage from the ledge. So you have to read their options, know what their character can do, and it's so much more different ledge play than what Melee does. And I find that so interesting because when you beat someone in Smash 4, I feel like you really understand the other person as a player. I feel like you have that sense of accomplishment of, wow, I really outsmarted this player. I really figured him out. And I think that's a different level of satisfaction that is different to Melee, where I feel like in Melee, right, when I play really good Melee, I feel like I'm connected to the game. I feel like, I just played some really good Melee. I don't know, maybe some people will disagree with me there, but that's the way that I feel it, because I play both games at top level play, so that's the type of feeling that it gives me. It's different levels of satisfaction, but I feel like they just both cater to different audiences. If you like something more fast-paced and more, I will say more wild, you can go for Melee. But if you like something more that you can analyze, that you can, kind of like drink a cup of wine to, just kidding. But you can kind of just analyze and say it and talk about it and really try to figure out why people are doing the things that they're doing, more so like chess. I feel like Smash 4 is your cup of tea. But I think that they're just different. They look similar, but they're very different.
I love that I gave you the chance for an elevator pitch, and you just gave a lecture on the differences between Smash 4 and Melee. That is fantastic.